Hi class, let's take a look at example 7. In example 7, it's a little bit different. We're actually given a second derivative, and if they want us to solve, what they want is still to find y, or technically f of x. So they're going to want the same thing, so find the general solutions, and then we'll use the initial conditions to find the exact solutions. So let's find the general solutions. So the general... And then the way that the functions are expressed, in this case, we have them as f double prime. So that means that technically f prime of x is equal to the actual integral of f double prime of x with respect to x, which is just going to be technically the integral of 8x to the third plus 5. With respect to x, and then we find that f prime of x is equal to the following. We're looking at an 8x to the fourth divided by 4 plus a 5x plus the values of c. So f prime of x is equal to a 2x to the fourth plus a 5x plus a c. So this is the first solution that we're going to have based on f prime. Now, what they want us to find for the general solution is technically f of x. So as we do the next step, we're actually going to have that, well, the value of f of x is equal to the integral of f prime of x dx, or technically the integral of 2x to the fourth plus 5x plus c, technically with respect to x. So let me rewrite it. And in this case, we're able to find the general solution. F of x is equal to a 2x to the 5 divided by 5 plus a 5x squared, technically divided by 2, plus a cx, and then plus, well, the other constant, I'm just going to call that k. Since we're just finding the general solutions, we're not actually doing anything else. So you could also call it C1, C2. It doesn't matter, but in this case, these are the general solutions. So for this problem, the general solutions are going to be technically that, well, f prime of x ended up being a 2x to the fourth plus a 5x plus c, and then your f of x is equal to a 2 fifths x to the fifth plus 5 halves x squared plus cx plus k. So those are our final solutions in terms of general equations. You may use c's. It depends what you decide to use, but as long as you're expressing them as different constants, since technically we don't have any indication that c will be equal to k. It will be equal to k actually. Okay, so the next step in the process is to actually find the exact solution using the initial conditions. So let me just say using. In this case, we're looking at f prime of 1 is equal to 8, and technically f of 1 is equal to 0. And let's actually find, well, in this case, it'll be easier to find c. So find c. And to find c, I'm going to use the fact that f prime of x ended up being a 2x to the fourth plus a 5x plus c. And then the initial condition says that f of, well, we're going to be using this one. So this one is going to have that x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 8. So technically, replacing those two into the equation, you're going to have that 8 is equal to 2 times 1 to the fourth plus 5 times 1 plus c. or 8 is equal to 2 plus technically 5 plus c, or 8 is equal to 7 plus c. Subtracting the 7. And let me move this here. So we're going to end up that with the actual answer that c is equal to the values of 1 for this one. Now with c is equal to 1, we're able to find the first derivative. Now we have to technically use that value and the other initial condition to find the general solution. So in the initial condition, I'll just say also we're using the fact that f of 1 is equal to 0, and our equation ended up being f of x is equal to 2/5 x to the 5th plus 5/2 x squared plus, let me write it as cx plus k. And the initial condition, it's f of 1 is equal to 0. So technically, in this case, x is equal to 1, and then the y is equal to 0. So that's going to give us the following actual equation. So this is going to say 0 is equal to, well, technically 2/5 times 1 to the 5th plus 5/2 times 1 plus 1 times 1. I'm using the actual c, and then plus the values of k. Or 0, it's equal to 2/5 plus 5/2 plus 1 plus k. And then that's going to actually require an LCD. So LCD is equal to 10. So multiply times 2 times 5 and times 10 times 10. So we're looking at 0. It's equal to 4/10 plus 25/10 plus 10/10 plus k. And let me double check all the so the first one will be 4, then 25/10. I'm getting 39/10. So 0 is equal to 39/10 plus k, meaning that k is equal to, so in this case our k value is equal to negative 39/10. Okay, so from here let me just rewrite the solutions. And in this scenario, we could say that using the two initial conditions, that f prime of 1 is equal to 8 and f of 1 is equal to 0, we're going to have that the actual f prime of x, so in this case f prime of x is equal to a 2x to the 4th plus a 5x plus 1. That's our first one. Then your actual function f of x, it's gonna be 2/5, so 2/5 of x to the 5th plus 5/2 of x squared plus x minus the, I already forgot, 39/10. So 39/10. Those would be the main solutions using, well, the initial conditions. A little bit messy, but the integrals are actually not that bad. So we're not looking at, it's just a little bit of algebra. We're not looking at messy integrals.